How do I make him do that? I'm not just gonna be like, yo, man. I'm not gonna do that, right? So I'm just gonna lift my hips up. I'm gonna make a bridge. His hands touch the mat. Okay? That's gonna make my hip escape really easy. Well, easier than if I were to just start like this. So I bridge, his hands touch. Now that his hands are on the mat, I'm gonna make one leg straight. In this case, it's gonna be my left leg. All right? If his knee is this high up, look, I put my elbow in on the inside of his knee. And I can cup his thigh right here. Okay? Now, my left leg is straight, so that means I need to turn on to my left side. Okay? Now check it out. My knee, right here on the ground, I'm gonna try and bring it up to my face. I'm not gonna go like this. I keep my knee on the ground. I bring my knee up as I push his leg in between my legs. Then I step over, scoop my hip out, hug his back with my left arm. And I'm gonna hug under his leg too. As I do this, look, I'm gonna shuck him forward. I'm getting a good half guard position here. Okay? That's true. So I'm gonna make his hands touch the mat. Boom, by bridging. Real easy, I just lift my bottom up off the mat. Elbow in. Hand on the thigh. Let's say Chad's knee is a little further down. Bring your knee further down. Well, that means I can't really do anything with my elbow anymore, right? So I put both hands up. Okay? If his knee is up, bring your knee up. My elbow goes in. If his knee's down, my hand goes. Both my hands. If his elbow's up, my elbow's in. Right? So we're gonna be here. Left leg on the mat. Whichever leg you have on the mat, that's the side you need to turn to. My left leg is straight, so I turn to my left hip. Now look, I keep my knee on the ground and I bring it up to my face. See how my knee comes under his foot there? As I do that, look, I'm pushing with my hand and my elbow, his leg between my legs. Step over. Now, like I said, I initially got on my left side, right? So I'm gonna hug his back with my left arm, scoop my bottom out to the left, and get under him. Hug him under here. And again. Oh, sorry. So, okay, just bridge, elbow in, hand in the thigh. Leg straight. My left leg straight, I turn to my left side. Bring my knee up, push his leg between my legs. Step over. Hug his back with my left arm, scoot my bottom way out to the left. And look, as I scoot, I'm shucking him forward and underhooking this leg here as well. If Chad can hug my head, with the other arm, it's not good. He could flatten me out. Okay, so look what I do when I'm in half guard. I bring my head on the inside of his knee. Try to hug my head. It's gonna be really hard. This is a good position for me. Not good for him. Here, Chad's vulnerable to sweeps, right? I can take his back. I can throw him over me, take him back there. It's not a good position for Chad to be in. If he's hugging my head, this sucks for me. Okay? Whenever you're playing half guard on somebody, you're doing half guard, you never want to be flat on your back. You always want to be on your side. So if Chad's right leg is trapped in between my legs, I need to be on my right side. Okay? So again. So we're here. I bridge, elbow in, hand. Leg straight, turn to that same side of that leg that's straight. I bring the knee up, push the leg between my legs. Step over, step out, hug his back, come under his leg. As I do that, look, I need to get my head under him. Oh, I'm shucking forward. What do you got? Oh. So I bridge, elbow in, hand. Make my leg straight, turn to that same side. Bring that knee up, push, step, scoop my bottom way out to the left, underhook with my left, underhook the leg, shuck him. And I'm in my half guard position. Cool? Ready. I did the whole thing. I came under him, right? From here, there's a bunch of things I can do, right? I can turn to my other side, put it in deep half guard, I can come to the top, right? I can there's a bunch of sweeps I could do, okay? For now, let's just do this. I worked really hard to get here. Now, the arm that's under his leg, I'm gonna bring my elbow back. I'm gonna post on it. Now check this out. My arm that's hugging his back, I'm just gonna shuck him forward. Like I hug his back, and I just shuck him forward. Okay? I'm going like this with my arm on my shoulder. After I do that, sit up, knee on the ground, chest on his back. My right arm is going to go over his shoulder. My left arm is going to come under. And the seatbelt grip here. Now, if my right arm is over his shoulder, I'm going to fall to my right. My second hook, take his back. And here, look. Let's just finish with a rear naked choke. The arm that's over his shoulder comes across his neck. And look, I'm going to make my bicep meet the palm of my hand. So a lot of people do this, right? To grab their bicep, and that's not good because look what Shaq can do. Pull my arm down, and arm bar me. Okay? So I do this. So I get the knuckles, I come up with my knuckles aimed for the back of his head, and my bicep is gonna meet the palm of my hand. Now, to finish this rear naked choke, I'm gonna puff my chest out and imagine squeezing my elbows together. I'm gonna finish him, okay? So I got to here. Boom. Now, I'm just gonna sit, my arm is under his leg, I'm gonna sit up on my elbow. I can bring it back. Here. Now I'm just gonna shuck him forward as hard as I can, okay? I want him to plant his hands over there. Come up. Chest on his back. Arm over the shoulder, one under. I got a seatbelt right here. Now, like I said, if my right arm is over his shoulder, I fall only to my right side. Okay? Fall here. Fall here because if I fall on my back, flat on my back, now his weight's on me, and he's halfway to the back of the table over there. Okay? I don't want that to happen. So if your right arm is over his shoulder, you're gonna fall to your right side only. If your left arm is over his shoulder, fall to your left. Okay? Here, I got to this position. Now look, I'm just gonna sit up on my elbow. One way to help yourself sit up on your elbow, watch how I do it. Look at my left leg. I use it as momentum to kick forward so I can get up on my elbow easier. Some of you guys will be able to just go and sit up on your elbow. I can't do that. I'm used to just kicking my leg, bringing it back, and kicking it forward to help get up on my elbow. Did everyone see that? Or everyone understand that part? So, from here, now I just shuck him forward. Chest on his back. Seatbelt. Like I said, my right arm's over his shoulder. Fall only to my right. Get my hook. Now look, my arm is over his shoulder. The arm comes across. Okay? And then my bicep comes up. And I aim my knuckles for the back of his head. Right here. Now, to finish this rear naked choke, I'm just gonna puff my chest out and squeeze my elbows together. All right, I don't have to do it hard. So you're gonna do the whole thing. He's gonna mount you. You're gonna skate. You're gonna get to this position. Okay. Then you're just gonna sit up on your elbow. Look what I do. I kick my leg back and then forward. That helps me sit up. Now I just shuck him. Chest on the back. Seatbelt. I fall to my shoulder. Get my second hook. Here. I try to get my arm as far across his neck as possible. See how I'm grabbing his shoulder? It's helping me get my arm across. And then I just go here. Squeeze, puff the chest out, elbows together. Everyone understand? Easy, yeah? 1, 2, 3.